Not only is femininity collapsing in the West, the rise of masculine women is encouraging or rising, and then combined with the fact that the non-feminine masculine women are championing men who are pretending to be women, and then will scream at you and call you a bigot if you don't have sex with a biological man. So like that, I guess, is in short a small microcosm of like what most men in our country are facing when it comes to the dating market. Now,
Yeah.
I know that you have firsthand experiences, as any male does at this point in this country, over just how, I guess, toxic the dating market is for men your age. Do you
Yeah.
want to go into any, you don't have to go into specific experiences, but would you say you echo those sentiments?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like it just sucks that you have to say you meet a woman and you have to just open conversation. It's like you can't speak about certain things at certain points. It's like you got to try and figure this girl out, which is kind of normal every time. But it just comes with all of the stuff that's being pushed, whether that's some pronoun stuff. Like I got people that I work with, girls that I work with, and it's like pronoun stuff. It's like this girl thinks she's a guy, and I'm just like, I'll call you by your name. I love talking to you, but
Mm-hmm.
like, this is just some stuff that I can't even acknowledge. Um, but I mean, an example I have is like a clear example is, I guess it'd be tied heavily into religion. Is I post Bible, just Bible pictures on my story, verses, whatever that may be,
Yeah.
and I have people want to add me just for that specific reason, women, and it's just like,
Would you
how
say
do
it's
you deny?
more women on Angie for that stuff, or is it about even 50-50?
I'd say it's about 50-50. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just that like I don't get how you can go against somebody who has such good values and morals. I mean, I'm not saying like me as a person, but I'm saying what I'm striving to be. If you know anything about the Bible, you know that people are just striving to be better.
Yeah.
So it really, it doesn't necessarily hurt me, but it angers me for sure. It's just like, how can you go completely to the other side of something like that?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I stand on it, and the little experience I've had with that.
You're just simply posting like on your Snapchat story, or like you had a post on, whatever, and you might have quoted the caption as like, Isaiah 6:1, or you're adding like different verses to kind of proliferate your belief in God. And
Yeah,
what you find out is that people have a radical opposition to that, even if it's not you proposing the prospect of an idea with the sentiment. Just your presentation of the object of Christianity is enough for people to have a radical opposition to it. And
and I feel like that only proves the point, though. At the end of the day, that only proves the Bible to be true. That only the shift of everything, especially that's happening right now, is like it's the total opposite. Like it's not even a little bit. It's not even just a little bit off, a little bit, against God. It's
all
the
the way.
total flip side.
Yeah. Because I think to be more off color, people just hate Christians. I think it's one of those things where, with how the media has laid it out, with how all of these social contagions in effect, with women being so much more easily to be social programmed than men, just because of how they're biologically built, it's bled like, you will get praised online for shitting on a Christian.
Yeah,
Like the tweets that go like, yeah, but you believe in the Bible, haha, are probably the ones that are going to get elevated over the ones that are like, I love you, and then like cross emoji. Because
yeah,
on two hands, one, the social culture of people is, we don't like religion. or I guess on a bell curve, but in the general. And
Mhm.
with that too, the algorithm is always going to find if it's like if this increases engagement, whether it's good or bad, just boost it. And more often than not, when people are angry about something, they're more likely to engage with it, which then increases the elevation of the negative side of things more than it does the positive side of things. But I think
Yeah.
most people have, I guess, a kind of basic understanding of that. If you've been on social media for what longer than like a year or two, you will understand that that's how it tends to operate and find itself.